Do you want kids, college kids at your bar buying $2 drinks?
Too much of a liability.
No.
Way
Oh
too
my
much.
God, way too much of a liability.
Yeah, that shit scares
100%.
me. Fuck young people.
I'll never forget when my friend worked at Moondoggies. He was like, with the $2 you call it, he's like, it started getting too ghetto, so we just stopped carrying Hennessy.
Damn, see?
Dude, see, that's ouch. That's
don't
playing
love
with
us.
people's emotions, man. $2 you call us, take away the Hennessy. What are we gonna buy now? Bro, I don't think I've ever. I had like one shot of Hennessy back in the day.
Really? It's not. I
disgusting.
never understood the hype because it's not good.
I think
Asian
it's-
people like it more than black
Yes,
people too.
yes.
I thought it was Crown.
Oh, I know they like Crown too. Yeah.
What, Asians?
Yeah, I think Kim Jong Un or whatever, the president of
North Korea.
He buys more Hennessy, or that country buys more Hennessy than anywhere in the world.
North
Basically,
Koreans
'cause
buy-
He likes it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, people are starving. He's over here buying Hennessy.
That's standard in these
people-
kinds of
Yeah,
countries.
that's the advantages of being a dictator.
Yeah. Poor people.
What was that one? Hugo Chavez, or it was Venezuela, not the last one, but the one, whatever it was. I can't remember the details, but there was an interview. I've seen the interview, and he's talking, and the reporter is asking about people starving in the streets. And while he's talking, on the side of his desk, and he's like kind of a fat dude, he opens his desk and he pulls out like an empanada and just starts eating.
Yes, the empanada
while
drawer,
he's
bro.
talking.
Wow.
I want to get a heated fucking drawer next to my bed in a nightstand, so I can just open it up in the middle of the night and have empanadas fucking waiting for
Does
me.
anybody know what's really going on in North Korea? Because I've seen some videos
True.
on YouTube of
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm saying like who knows? Like actually,
It's it's. I thought it was just me because I'm not like into like politics and shit. But I've seen videos and people are like, you can get like not a visa, but you could get a pass to go over there. Like people that are in the Olympics,
Yeah.
go over there and ski on like nice resorts. And they took this group of 5 skiers, and one of them was like a snowboarder, and they took them to North Korea to this really famous like resort to go ski, and they are like, can we videotape and show everyone how beautiful your country is?
Nope.
They said yes.
Oh, really?
They had people with them the whole time. They had escorts. The guy said he went to the resort, and the resort was empty, but everything was fucking perfect.
Yeah, it's a stage set.
Yeah, stay
What
said.
the fuck is going on in North Korea?
It's a show.
It's a show, yeah. If they let you in, you can only like photograph and video certain things, and if you like try to sneak something and they catch you, they lose their shit. Like,
Hell yeah. You saw what they did to that dude that just stole the poster?
Otto, something Otto.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
He just took like a poster.
and they killed him.
Well,
I mean, they
what
sent
happened-
them
he got
back.
in prison, and
they
then
sent him back with head trauma, and he
yeah,
died.
he died.
But he was in prison for a couple of years, I think, right?
They basically fucked him up, and they're like, "Come get your boy."
It's like when the bouncers take someone out in the back, fuck him up, and bring him to the front.
Yeah,
and go,
exactly.
Hey, someone call the cops. He's fucked up. He's drunk.
Yeah, man, it's crazy over there. I know even like the supermarkets, like it's like staged fruit and stuff like that. It's not really like real shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Everything, dude. They had like they showed people like how they had the internet there, and they had a bunch of like people like sitting on their computers, and somebody was walking by. I was like, dude, they didn't even know how to use them. They were just like, they were just like touching shit and typing
They're
shit.
like,
Yeah.
ooh, AOL.
Like that kid.
Yeah, we lit. Pass the Hennessy. Yeah, that's why. It just like North Korea really like boggles my mind. Just I've never looked into it like deep, but I've just seen a couple
Yeah,
videos.
it's
I'm
not-
like, what the fuck?
It's not easy to see past the bamboo curtain.
Exactly. Racist.
Yeah, bro. I watched probably like 7 hours worth of freaking stuff at one time. Yeah.
There was a bunch of defectors too from the Korean War. There's like a handful, like 7 or something like that. They defected to Korea.
There's still a ton of people always coming across the border into South Korea.
No. It was
they ain't just coming like that.
No, they are. I saw a video. I saw a video like that.
Yeah, they have entire communities where
He
they
was
like
part of the military.
They have entire communities who are like that, like in South Korea, that are essentially like helping these people from North Korea get acclimated because they don't know anything. Like they literally don't know how the world works.
Yeah.
But the defectors that I'm talking about were U.S. troops. So
I see what you're saying.
There was
Okay.
7 of these U.S. troops that went over during the war, and they stayed in North Korea, and they use them as like propaganda, of course.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They like make them live a nice life, and they show videos. I mean, I think they're all dead now because it's been a while, but Yeah, and then they got a U.S. ship. They
have a U.S. ship. They have a couple of U.S. Airplanes, like aircraft, that they have like on display, and they're old as fuck. Like, look what we did. Yeah, dude, it's wild. Yeah. Marketing right there, man.
That's marketing, right?
That's marketing.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I'm in.
I gotta get
sign me up.
North Korea to run my Instagram, man. Jesus.
I mean, that kind of happens though. Whenever there's a war, there's always like expats that just like stay wherever the fucking war was.
Could you imagine? Just staying there.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be kind of a nutter. Not even just North Korea, but like Vietnam or whatever.
But like let's just say hypothetically, like you're in that scenario, and then like they're like, all right, you can live like a king here.
Yeah.
Would you? But you'd never go back.
Like
but
you're gonna get everything taken care of. You're gonna all the food, everything you want.
Hey, we got soldiers.
all that heme, yeah, that I mean.
Soldiers in Iraq, and we're all like, dude, can't wait to go home. And there's one soldier that's like, I don't know. Like, Iraq's kind of lit.
Yeah,
I love hookah.
They're like, we're gonna give you, we're gonna give you Saddam's fucking palace,
right?
With like gilded fucking everything. You're gonna get your gilded toilet. We're gonna get you like
with
a fucking
all the baddest Middle Eastern chicks you can find.
You better help. You better hope that it stays that way too.
A harem of fucking women.
I mean,
21 version.
Bad.
I mean, that's how it happens. I saw a lot of guys when I was stationed in Japan. A lot of guys that obviously we're not in a war with Japan, but we went over there. But everyone's like, "Okay, we're going back to wherever you're from in America. Like, this is our home. Like, that's where we grew up." And some guys just marry Japanese national, just stay in Japan.
Just fucking stay. Yeah.
What about a fucking life change? Like,
yeah,
damn.
Especially Japan. I feel like Japan's such a culture difference.
It isn't because almost everyone speaks English, at least a little bit of English, and it's so Americanized that.
I mean, certain parts.
Yes,
like where
just like anywhere.
Yeah, because there's like if you go like a little deeper, that's when it gets a little like North Americans.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
no gaijin, don't go gaijin.
Yeah. No hakujin.
That's when you got like the mafia.
Yeah, man, shit like that.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy Evan, we did that a couple times. We'd just go out to the main bars. You had like the Navy bars outside of base, and they would encourage us to go to those bars because they know if we go to other bars and maybe the Japanese nationals don't really like.
So when you got the Yakuza after you.
Yeah, so that's funny you say that. So me and my buddy Evan would go out and be like, dude, let's just hit some other bars. I'm sick and tired of going and seeing the same people we work with outside the base.
So annoying.
So yeah, so we would try to go find just areas and just different bars. And I remember taking an elevator up and then getting off in this like little like mall area, and then there's a bar. And it was like really dark, and they had like curtains. And I was like, dude, let's just go in there. And we do. And then we go in there, and the hostess is like really small, obviously. And she's like, oh no. And she's like smiling and trying to be nice and going like this. This is the international sign. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And she's like, no. And then me and my buddy are like, and then of course my buddy Evan flirts with everyone. So he's just flirting with her. And she's like, oh my God, okay, no. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to go in. So I go in the second curtain, and it looks
wait, hold on. So she's saying no.
And you're saying, fuck off, I'm going in anyway.
So this poor hostess is like,
but she's Japanese, so she's like the nicest person in the world.
Her family's being held hostage by the Yakuza. And
right now. No. So first curtain, and then you have the hostess and her little like stand, and she walks in front of us like, no. But they're Japanese, they're so nice. She's smiling. I'm like, whatever.
Come on,
so
girl.
then I go to the first thing and straight walked into a fucking scene from the Rush Hour movies, bro. Me and my buddy Evan and fucking straight up Yakuza motherfuckers all over the place. Like sitting in like couches all over this bar, like
smoking
being
cigarettes.
fed, smoking cigarettes, being fed by women. And I remember just like one of the guys like looking, just going like this, and then three other dudes came out of the side and just was like, no. And they were still nice, but all bald fucking tattoos. And we're like, what the fuck? So we ended up leaving, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, nah, fam.
No, it's cool.
We're good.
No.
Hell no, bro. They got samurais out there, dog.
Oh, my man. Shing.
So, and I knew right away, and I was dumb, and I was probably like early 20s, and I was like, I knew something was up, and I'm like, all right, dude, we need to get out of here. I was like, even the three guys that popped out, like they look like the smaller new guys in the gang. They're like, oh, we got to prove ourselves. So
he's got
like,
the craziest street smarts ever. I knew something was up. As the woman at the front is going, no. As they walk in, and everyone's like, nah. As three guys come over, and they're like, get the fuck out of here.
They're dragging bodies of bullet holes out, and he's like, oh, can I just see what's going on in there?
No,
Cool.
I feel like I shouldn't be here.
there's a neon sign, move moving with a samurai of a guy in the front, fucking
American, cutting off an American head.
Fuck Americans. I was like, I don't know, man. Let's go check it out. So I get in there, and then they push us out, and they're actually all really nice. I was like, okay, and I was like, fuck, that was crazy. So we end up going back to base and talking to a couple like chiefs and like people who have been around, and we mentioned it, and they're like, oh yeah, man, Yakuza, you guys can't go over there. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, but so
Damn.
yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, and the tattoo thing is real, right? I mean, that's like,
yeah. Well, in Japan, it's they do the whole body suits. And a lot, I don't know if it's all of them, but most
like an actual suit tattoo, like a tie and everything.
Yes, yeah. With a tie and everything.
That'd be
So
cool.
and it's super traditional. I guess it's not really. Yeah, it's traditional for them. I guess it's Japanese traditional. But yeah, it's they get suited up. And it's basically kind of just all gang related. It's like in America, gang related tattoos. Except theirs look way better.
Russians have like the stars and shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think the Japanese like started doing. I might be wrong, but started doing, or they do it well. Gang tattoos, because obviously it's like these aren't gang tattoos, but these are very.
That's why he's been getting tattooed so often. He wants to go back and be like, "I'm back, bitches." Hey, remember me? Yeah. You guys looking for a DJ here?
So yeah, but there was multiple times we would go out to these rock concerts in Tokyo, me and my buddy Gary, and then they wouldn't let us in the hotel pool, at night. We're like, let's go hit the pool. No tattoos at the pool because you can't show them off. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen like Japanese movies, but they take off their thing and everyone like sees all their tattoos. Or now you know what gang he's from,
Yeah.
And they were like, we didn't even have a lot of tattoos, but they're like, I'm sorry. There was a sign with a guy with a tattoo and it said, nope. That's how I knew something was wrong.
They don't even show penetration in porn, so it doesn't surprise me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
but they have
do.
like animal porn.
It's just blurred out.
Yeah, but why though? There's something weird. Also with German porn, they do some freaky shit. I feel like it's two countries that went through some crazy war stuff. Then like they do weird shit on the back end. I don't know what's going on there.
I mean,
crazy war shit. You mean an atomic bomb?
I would put anime on the more weird spectrum. Like
Anime's weird to me. I don't get it.
I check it out. I check anime out every once. No, it's
not
hentai.
the porn, right?
Hentai,
But
hentai,
just regular anime cartoons.
It pops
Even
up
just-
every once in a while on YouPorn.
Yeah, even anime cartoons are pretty fucking weird.
Oh, y'all talking about anime porn?
It's not so much the cartoons themselves, but like the culture around it.
Yeah.
Is really fucking weird to me.
It's like you can be into it without people thinking you're weird.
Yeah.
Like we think that's kind of weird because we don't really have a lot of that in the United States. I might be wrong. There might be a lot of it.
I think it's a lot actually.
But there was like a porn shop or sex toy shop, whatever, in Japan where I lived, and we'd go in there and go check stuff out, and it's all the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
Like the weeboo pillows and shit like that.
But then their porn has their penises and vaginas blocked out.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck is that?
So somebody said this. They're like we didn't think you were weird because you liked anime. We thought you were weird because you wouldn't shut up about it.
Have you watched any of them? I'm not talking about like just the videos on YouPorn. If you just look it up on
like
on
actual
these porn
hentai or anime?
actual movies, hentai movies, where it's like there's a storyline,
Like
and then
Cinemax, like
two people
erotica?
start fucking, and then one of them is a demon, and their fucking dick grows out as like a It's weird.
So you got
give myself up.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, you went deep, man.
I mean,
I was like, no, let me send you the link. No, but
Shoney's like, I only watched this for the plot.
I've seen a couple of them, and they're really crazy. There's
how
like
long are these? Like 45-minute movies? Or?
I don't know. I don't know. The one I saw was back in the day. It was in Japan, and I was watching. I was like,
Bunch of boys.
"This is fucking yeah."
Were you
circle
like,
jerk?
Were you in the sex shop with the booth where you go in and have like the screen? You know what I'm talking about?
No, but
Hey, what's that hole
I
in the
can't make
wall?
this whole fucking episode about me in the Navy because we can go on for 3 hours. But I did in South Korea. We did go to a
peep show?
a porn theater. It was disgusting.
Do those still exist here? Because I knew that was like a big thing.
I don't
in
know
New
if they
York
exist
or,
here.
like-
I don't know. Like that's where Pee Wee Herman got caught jacking off. Was in like a porn. I feel like we did him dirty.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
what are you
for sure.
supposed to do in those theaters?
Yeah, like, people are going just to hang out
Yeah,
and watch
I
them.
thought
Like,
that's
come
what
on.
goes. I
Were,
mean,
were there other people like, oh, that's disgusting?
I think all it was that he was in a kids movie. Yeah, that's all. He was
yeah.
Pee Wee Herman is like a kids movie.
So it's more of
they-
he just got caught at one of those
Yeah,
theaters.
yeah.
Not, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously he was jacking off.
Yeah. So I think that's really all. It was. He was such a big star too back then. It's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
And then you don't even recognize him in Blow. I mean, that was 20 years ago now, but
He's in a bunch of other movies too. He's probably making some good money.
probably.
He's living off the fat of the land. I mean, you got money coming in from those Pee Wee Herman movies still, probably.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, royalties are no joke, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, on some stuff.
But yo, to piggyback on the Navy, man, y'all hear about the Australian Navy ship that was just commissioned?
So, yeah, explain this to me, because this is weird.
So in Australia, the Australian Navy.
What kind of ship was it first? Like,
it was a battleship.
So it's a pretty big
What
deal.
does
It's
that-
no joke.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
you're trying
yeah.
to figure out if it was a big deal. I was
Yeah.
like, what does that even matter?
If it was like a towboat that they use in the shipyard.
No. This is an Australian home defense freaking boat.
Okay, so
Big ass
serious
ship.
business.
Yeah. It was like a destroyer or something in Sydney. So they commissioned this ship and had all the highest officers, you know what I'm saying, possible in the Navy.
Yeah.
It was only like a group of like 30, 40 people.
Probably a $2 billion project or something
Oh,
stupid.
absolutely.
So, like,
because I asked somebody about it, and they're like, "Yeah, I remember hearing about like a couple of years ago them building like this new destroyer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Adding it to the
You said-
Navy collection.
You said there was only like 30 to 40 people
Yeah.
at the ceremony. Do you think that's because of COVID?
No, I think it's because it's like an elite group of people.
Oh, wow.
That only get the, you know what I'm
Because
saying?
every time I think of like, you know, I don't know what you call that when they build a ship and then they hit it with a champagne or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I always think of a big event, like a lot of
Do
people.
they even still do that in the U.S. Navy, or when they launch like a new like aircraft carrier or something?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So.
We're just churning them out anyway. Like, it's not even a big deal.
yeah, I was
It's
like
like
a
another,
kitty
it's
hawk.
like
That
another
shit-
Ford coming off the line.
I don't know if they do that, but
But yeah, during the ceremony, I guess I don't know who thought of this, but they decided to have a twerk team perform.
And so the twerk okay, so because we saw the video earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's you know all like admirals and shit.
Yeah,
which-
Admiral. There we go. I was
yeah.
saying high official.
I mean, like basically an admiral. If you were not in the military at some point, an admiral that is like I don't know. That's like if you work at Coca-Cola, that's like the vice president. You know, of the vice presidents of the company. Those are like you never see those people.
Yeah.
they don't come when everyone comes around. Everyone's butthole tight.
exactly. Everyone, you're
Dude.
cleaning up.
Start cleaning
Cleaning up a week before your field day.
yeah. So it's
dog,
like a
what do they
really
call it?
big
Dog and pony show?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude,
Yeah,
that was
that
the
is-
fucking worst.
that was the
You gotta
dog
go.
and
You gotta
pony
send your
show.
dress whites to the fucking
Yeah.
cleaners.
Yep.
They picked like the most educated enlisted people to talk to them because they don't want like the hillbilly from fucking wherever. Like,
Dude, I miss that
It's like
shit.
North Korea.
Dude, for real. It's just like North Korea.
Yeah, pretty much.
So and then they're all sitting there in a row, and I'm sure there's like some other politicians and shit there.
Yeah.
And then there's literally a twerk team in like booty shorts. They have weird berets on
Yeah.
and some, like titty shirts.
Yeah.
And they're twerking.
Not very
twerking.
well.
Not well. Yeah, it
Not
was
well.
bad.
I mean, even if it was good, it's still very unprofessional.
I
for
don't know,
that
man.
kind
I
of
feel like if they were good,
voting.
those
my question
admirals
is,
be like,
were they in the Navy?
Those chicks?
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be sick if the Navy had a twerk team, but I
top-
highly doubt it.
The top team?
I think I saw one of them salute. That was a good salute. I seen
Soldier.
I mean, it's like they have like the choirs and shit in our military, and the
They do.
Marines and like
Yeah.
the,
They have
yeah.
like basketball team, Navy basketball team. Those people are enlisted,
I just
right?
want to point out that's much different.
Oh no! But I'm saying like, let's bring the twerk team to
I
the,
mean,
to the
it's not a
show.
bad idea. It's really not like a special
What did you guys
forces
call it?
twerk team.
Twerk Team 6 or something?
Twerk team 6.
The Halo jump in. They got the masks on and shit.
That would be impressive, man. Just they're
Getting-
haloing
getting-
in, they right to like an admiral's like seat, like
Yeah.
on his lap. Like,
just have the drop zone with the admiral right in the middle.
hey, good job on the
Got the
ship,
smoke.
Admiral.
Oh yeah, that'd be so perfect. And she lands upside. It's like all coordinate. She lands upside down,
Inverted.
And then he grabs
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
He grabs her legs.
I feel like that's some Aussie shit right there, right?
I mean, that'd be sick, but that didn't happen.
And then the bottle of Dom P comes down right after.
Yeah. Oh yeah. On a little mini what's it called?
Parachute.
Little parachute.
Yeah.
Like the little army guys back in the day when we were kids.
Dom showed me the video, and it looks like they're on like a side of a barge, like
Yeah, they're at
8
the
of them
barge,
just
yeah,
like doing, and then
with the
you're-
shit behind them.
Yeah, and you're looking at it, you're going, oh, this is kind of weird because you just see like water in the background. There's no, you're saying like fucking fireworks or like a
Something.
fucking shooting flames,
Yeah.
It was awkward.
It does get kind of sad. It's like when people try to do stuff for Instagram where they like got like a bunch of girls around them, but it just looks depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
You
sure
know,
there was
like-
some like miscommunication somewhere with somebody, the event planner. Like, maybe they thought a bunch of people were going to show up, or maybe, because of COVID they couldn't show up. I don't
They
know.
just
And then
booked,
they're
they
like,
just booked the wrong dance team.
who knows? The cameras turned off, and the admirals could have been like, hotel now, Let's go.
It's
Coke
supposed
party.
to be the rifle team.
I mean, prostitution is legal in Australia.
Is
Is
it?
it?
Yeah.
They do what they want over there. I just, to me, it's, I don't care. I don't care about this, but it just seems wildly inappropriate. Like, to me, like I would be so uncomfortable.
Yeah,
there.
they show the people, and the people are just
Yeah.
like straight faced, like, what the fuck is this shit?
My face would be beet red.
Yeah.
And I would have nothing to do with it. I'd be sitting there so uncomfortable.
Is that possible for your
Yeah.
face to be
Oh,
beet
yeah.
red?
Yeah.
Cool.
Red bone.
Red bone.
Red bone.
So yeah, that shit was hilarious, man.
Yeah, that's
And,
pretty good. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube for.
Yeah, of course they were like, "Yo, the Navy did not publish this on their website." Of course,
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Shit like that. But
Imagine being the person who booked that.
we're fired.
Yeah.
I mean, in Australia, it'd probably kill you, right?
Just
It's like North Korea
just
type
send-
shit.
They just send you to the outback and see if you can survive.
I
on the
know,
way
right?
back.
Bro, they send you to-
We're gonna drop you off. If you can make it back in 5 days, you're still in the Navy.
And you got fucking cannibal, fucking what are those people called?
Cannibal?
But
Wait, Aborigines?
Aborigines, yeah. I want to say cannibal Aborigines.
Yeah, we need to go to Australia though.
I'm trying
I
to.
want to
man.
see the
We
twerk
supposed to.
team.
Yeah, I do too.
Scoop just realizing that prostitution's legal. We gotta
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Just-
You know what? We should do that Taste of Gentleman trip
That's the
soon.
next one.
I
Yeah.
just found out. That
man.
changes
Hey,
everything.
next meetup.
That changes
Your girl's like,
absolutely.
so can I come with you on the trip? You're like, oh man, we already got the tickets. And
This is a business trip.
a business
I'm a
trip.
man conducting business
and research.
and research.
And it's for the gram. What do you want me to do?
Not only for the gram, but also for the show.
Yo, when I walked in here, this might be a little off topic, but I could feel this energy. This like really weird energy.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
Bro, we got a fucking white belt stripe in the house? What? We got a fucking purple belt over here? Someone got their purple belt?
Got that codeine belt around his
Bro,
waist.
you guys aren't even near me and I can't breathe.
Yeah, we gotta start breaking boards next episode.
I know,
Bro, let's break this table. Congratulations, Scoop.
That did happen.
On the
That did
fucking
happen.
purple belt out on his birthday.
On his fucking
It did
birthday.
happen at
Praise
my
the
house.
Lord. Praise the Lord.
Probably also wildly inappropriate, but
Nah, as long as you bow.
yeah, I guess we can tell how that happened.
Yeah, tell us about your birthday party.
Yeah, so I didn't plan this birthday party. It was a surprise party. I knew something was weird. So the old bird, she's like, "What are you doing on Friday? It's your birthday." I was like, "Well, I'm gonna go to the gym, and then we'll do something after, right?" And she's like, "Oh, you can't go to the gym." I'm like, "What?" What? Like, especially she's like personal trainer. She encourage, like, if you're gonna go work out, she gets all giddy and beats her clam up. You know, she's like, "Woo, working out, and love it," right? So I was like, "Wait, I don't understand why." Like, why? She's like, "Well, we have dinner at 6:30," and I'm like, "Well, okay, right. So I'll go to the gym and I'll be home by 6:15." Take a shower.
Not even take a shower, just go on my gi.
Yeah, I was like, I don't understand it. Or we could just push dinner back 30 minutes. I can go to the gym. I don't understand. And then I'm right there. She kept pushing, and I was like, okay. She's like, if you go to fucking if you go to jiu-jitsu, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. All right, this is super weird. Something's up, right? So now fast forward a couple of days, and they brought home her and her sister. They brought home like Costco size Truly, but like those come like 50 packs. Like, and she brought home 2 of them. I'm like, what the fuck? I was
There's
like,
like
what is all
people
this for?
setting
Were
up
they trying-
audio
are they trying to-
equipment.
yeah.
Scoop still doesn't even
They're trying to claim it
understand.
was just a good deal.
What's
a
the slip and
bargain.
slide 4 outside? Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, so now I know something's really up. So I keep pressing it. Now I'm making jokes every time, in the house. I'm making jokes. I know something's up, right? So she goes, okay, I didn't want to tell you, but obviously you're figuring it out. So at our friend's house, I don't want to say his name, but he starts with a B. It was like, he wants to throw a party for you, which he's done for other people. She's like, so you have to show up surprise. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll act surprised. And then we're out to dinner, and I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, but
Me thinking too much, man. Let it ride.
nah.
Fuck you.
And then I'm
He
thinking,
doesn't want to have a heart attack.
yeah, I'm like, well, how come all the Trulies are at our? Why wouldn't they drop them off at his house?
Are these just little thoughts in your head? You're not actually trying to figure it out. You're just like, wait, what the?
Yeah,
He's being
it
a
just
female.
doesn't make sense.
He's
It
just
doesn't
being
make
a
sense.
female. He's questioning shit, man. Just ride with it, bro.
I'm a businessman doing business.
Oh my god!
Ride with it, bro. God dang.
So then I did ask her. I was like, wait, so how am I going to act surprised carrying in 50 Trulies? Like, oh, weird. I can't believe. And then she was like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't think about that. So then she did get me, though. So now we're going back to the house. She's like, we're gonna pick up my sister and then we're gonna head over there. I was like, oh, perfect. All right, cool. So we're driving through, and out of the corner of my fucking eye, I see a car that I recognize. And it's Dom's car.
Fucking Dom, dude.
And we're driving up, and it's like a block and a half from our house. So I just see it, and it's a unique looking car. Just specifically the white and the wheels. You don't see that specific one very often.
Nigga out here exclusive, man. You know what I mean?
But then we're in the Asian area. There's a lot of Asians, and they drive those cars. I was like, all right, maybe somebody just got one. I don't know. Okay, so we're pulling up, and now it's clicking in my head. Then the door opens. We walk in. And the dog is acting weird. He doesn't usually, if someone comes in, he's like, oh my God, let me lick you, and he's standing off in the kitchen. I'm like, Freddie, and like he doesn't come over. He's like doing circles. I'm like, all right, something.
And nothing's clicking. You don't even.
No, I didn't realize. Yeah, and then right when I walk in, I'm like, holy shit, there's a lot of people in here.
And then everything was like, okay.
Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, okay, now this all makes sense. That was Dom's car. Like, okay, all right.
The Trulies were for me.
Yeah, it was fun. And then, it was bigger than our house should probably have in the pandemic.
I feel like louder too.
Definitely louder. Definitely, there was a DJ. Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Grim.
It was not Dom or me. We just put it out there. I'm sorry, we tried. We tried.
Yeah. So that was super fun. So my main jiu-jitsu coach or whatever, one of the main jiu-jitsu coaches, he was there.
Me?
And you. And then he's like, he starts giving a speech. So he's like, everyone, I want to tell a story about Alex here, or Scoop. And he starts telling this story. I'm like, why the fuck is he talking about this?
Why can't he? Also, like, I feel like he does make speeches just like
I know,
people's birthdays without belts.
I know, but it was kind of weird, though. I was like, why the fuck is he talking about this here? This doesn't make sense to me.
Why not? Why we just want to share a special moment with you on your special day?
Let it ride, man. Let it ride.
Be a passenger.
I'm a businessman doing business. So then he pulls out that fucking purple belt. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. I
was shocked. I was like, damn.
Shocked,
I wanted shit was fun.
Yeah. I wanted to set up the DJ equipment and have Dom and I do some one-on-one shit.
Oh yeah, we planned on getting crazy.
We planned on it, and then I couldn't get out of my gig, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go home and go to sleep. And then I was at my gig when I saw on Instagram that you got your purple belt, and I was like, I gotta go over there after.
It was pretty cool.
I caught the tail end, and it was
Dean Lister showed up.
Yeah, no, that was dope.
That was dope.
That was dope.
That's pretty cool. So I just wanted to come over here and congratulate you. I was like, damn. That's crazy.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It's a fun little party.
Yeah, it was a fun little party for sure. It got a little crazy as the
Three dogs. There were 3 dogs there. That excited me when I got there.
Yeah. And they were snatching food off people's plates.
Oh my God.
Which one? Fucking Lassie?
Oh yeah. That dog is bad.
Dom was chilling with some food in his hand, and he was talking to someone just like this with his hair like right there, and that dog just. Like some of his fingers, and Dom's like, "What the fuck?"
That dog is so bad. That dog is so bad. He one time we were watching him, and it was just me at home. Everyone else was gone, and I had him for a couple of days because the girl that owns him left, and that dog is just sprinting around the house. Dude, I wanted to choke it. I love dogs. And then he's working up our dog. We have the nicest dog ever, but when another dog's getting worked up, and they both get worked up. Like, dude, and I had to just separate them. I had to put them in different rooms.
Wow.
Like, you guys cannot be in the same room because I can't handle it. Just the clickety clacking on the hardwood, sliding into walls. Fucking. Oh my God! But yeah, it was good. The old bird sister tried to pick me up a bunch of times. That was hilarious.
She kept
she is out of this world.
Yeah, it was really funny.
It's the East Coast people, man.
Yeah,
Good. The first thing I was like, "Hey, my name's Shoni. I've seen you at jiu-jitsu once," and she's like, "Hey, you ever been to Boston?" That's not how she said it, but I can't do a Boston accent. Asked me if I've been to Boston. I was like, I want to get out of here right now. Never been. Sorry.
Yeah, it was fun though. That definitely surprised me. I hate doing stuff on my birthday.
I know you don't even like say anything.
No,
I think we've been together on your birthday and you haven't mentioned shit. We're just chilling and drinking.
I just don't like that kind of attention. I just want it rather just, I don't know, just me personally.
Unless you're getting that belt, baby.
Yeah. But it is fun though. Here's the thing about all this shit. This is kind of life lesson. Every time you're like, oh, that's gonna suck, or I don't want to do that, or whatever. Something like I don't want to go to this party. I don't want to hang out with those people. I don't want to. It's usually fine. It usually ends up being fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't regret it after the fact. You know. So it was good. It was good.
I mean, usually it's just like getting the energy to get up out of the house
to actually go do it. Yeah. Especially as you get older, you're like.
Hey, you know what's crazy? The guy that DJ'd. Fucking, he got it just a little too lazy. Left his shit in his truck.
Heard about it.
No.
Stole his truck. with all this DJ shit in there, and he had just got it because we was talking about it at your party.
Was
that
it like
night.
out? Was it out in the open in the truck, like you could see it?
Oh, we weren't that crazy. I hope not.
But I'll tell you this, man. I don't care what DJ, what any person that does events and has equipment. That's a no-no. You
can't do it.
Don't fucking. That's you're
cannot
asking
do
for
that.
trouble.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't feel bad.
I don't feel that bad either because, dude,
come on.
my
Wait, so-
backpack goes with me fucking everywhere. If I have to leave it in the car, I'm like, nah, I can't. I'm not going to that. You know what I mean?
I've been out DJing, maybe like a happy hour in Pacific Beach somewhere, and people are like, "Hey, we're gonna go out after. Do you want to go with us?" I'm like, "Hell yeah! I ain't got shit to do tomorrow. Like, I got all my stuff done for the week. Let me take an Uber home, or let me drive home, drop my bag off, and then Uber back." And they're like, "What? Why don't you just put your bag somewhere?" Nope.
Yeah, that would
Bro,
be
they
fucking
take that
crazy,
you out of business. That's why we try to tell people. Like,
Try
you
to
know what I
take.
mean?
I've seen DJs do it. They try to take their bags to like clubs and stuff when they're not DJing. Like keep it behind the DJ booth.
Not
Don't
worth
do
it.
it.
Yeah, it's not
Don't.
worth
That's
it.
your fucking laptop. My laptop cost me like $4,200, bro.
Yeah, but everything
I'll take
that's on
the
it.
$25, $30 fucking Uber home.
But it's more the
Everything
actual
is-
shit that's on it.
Yeah,
That's more
like, bro.
expensive
Now
than
that's like a
even-
$20,000 fucking laptop.
Well, let me ask you this, Dom. You backing your laptop up?
Yeah, my hard
Good
drive.
job. Well, yeah. So
fuck
there's
yeah.
someone steals my laptop, whatever, man. I buy a new one. My drive's at home. I back
Yeah,
that shit
I mean-
up every Sunday.
All right,
Really?
quit balling out over
Yeah,
here.
damn. Every Sunday.
I'm a businessman. This is what I do. I'm conducting business. Back up your shit. Any DJ listening right now, watching, whatever, back your shit up
I don't do it
every week, man.
Really? I don't do it every Sunday.
Lessens. I do it every
probably
Sunday.
like
This dude's
every
got a
2 months.
server room in his house.
I have an airport Extreme.
Really?
Yeah, I have an airport Extreme with my drive plugged in it, so it backs up every Sunday. I can make it back up every hour if I want, but it takes bandwidth.
Okay.
But I just like it lessens the blow if something happens to
Something
your
happens,
laptop.
yeah. I'm like 2
then
months
it's like
behind.
whatever. I'm out $4,000. Fucking. I just use my fucking business money. We buy another one. That thing's up in 3 hours.
Yeah, and you're back to business.
Yeah, but DJs, back your shit up.
Yeah,
I don't
so-
give a fuck if you're a DJ.
I mean,
back your
just
shit up.
anything. So you can't leave shit in the truck. So he left basically all the shit he owned,
And he just got the
and
worst
the
thing.
truck is gone.
Yeah, and the truck is
He had
gone.
insurance on the truck, hopefully.
I don't know. I didn't ask questions.
knows?
Yeah.
But I was just like,
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
I
you
was like-
can't.
Crazy.
there's so many horror stories with DJs, bro. Y'all ain't.
There's just anything you can't leave. You can't leave expensive anything in the car.
Yeah.
So
man.
there, we have a friend, and I can't say his name, but we have a friend. So he was complaining on Instagram. He complains a lot. I love him. He's complaining on Instagram about how someone stole his laptop and his surfboard, or like 2 surfboards, out of his van. He has one of those, like, is it a Sprinter van? Or
Okay,
the ones
yeah,
where you
like
can,
one you could live in.
yeah,
that kind of thing.
And he has it. He has an apartment. He has a condo, and he parks outside. And he's like, I just can't believe this society. Like, I live in Little Italy. Like, this shouldn't be happening. And I'm like, fam, why are you leaving your surfboard and laptop in your car?
Yeah.
I thought we were taught this when we were kids.
And surfboards are expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't realize until a friend of mine, he was talking about it one day, and I'm like,
Really?
oh, that's like
His were cut. I'm pretty sure his were custom made.
Can you,
They're
can you imagine having an expensive ass board? You take a wave and that shit breaks.
Oh man, yeah. There's no one to call.
Yeah.
Is there surfer insurance?
Like Geico.
Insure a surfboard through Geico. I'm sure you can do
I
it.
mean, you probably can. Yeah.
Have you guys ever had your car broken into?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah. Sucks.
It sucks. Yeah, they didn't take. Like, I never have anything in it. Yeah.
Never.
Well, the only time, I've had my car in San Francisco a couple times, but the only time in San Diego was one day, and it was a laptop. And you know what's funny is I never left it in the car, and I was coming back from school, and then I went home, and I was like, oh, let me just put it under the seat, and I'll just run upstairs real quick, and then I'm gonna come right back. And then I ended up not having to go back to where I was going. And I left it in the car. I just forgot about it, right? And that night it got fucking, and you couldn't see it at all.
Yeah.
You couldn't see it. I never leave anything in the car, and you couldn't see it, and it got taken. And
sucks.
Damn, that person was on the come up. They were like, "Holy
Dude.
shit!" I can't
And
believe it.
they're looking for change. And they see a lap- Hey, what?
And I left my wallet. And I left my wallet in the bag because I was gonna come right back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they spent like $800 at Albertsons.
I mean, they're
man.
basically you now. Like they stole that. They're basically I'm Scoop now.
That dude bought $800 in Hennessy.
Hell
Dude.
yeah.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
thank you, God. God is good. God is good.
Then there was a bunch of gas
on
stations
Instagram. God,
Yeah.
it's good.
I was on that like Nextdoor app or whatever.
Yeah.
And somebody had posted like, "Oh, my car just got broken into, and they took the my golf clubs out of the back seat." It's like, what are you doing leaving your
Yeah,
fucking big ass golf clubs in the
And those are
backseat?
expensive
Again,
too.
again,
Golf
take
clubs
them
are
out.
shit.
Yeah.
Take them out. Come into my home to steal my shit.
Actually,
I invite you. Don't go to my car. I'm not in my car. I'm at home. I'm at home, dog.
somebody's gonna break
I got
in and
friends.
I'm here. He's like, oh, what's up? You're here to get my shit? Okay, cool.
I'm sipping wine in the living room with the lights off, just waiting for you. Come on in. Alex, your
What?
face, bro. You got a good face. You
Yeah.
got a good face, homie.
Man, I was gonna make sure I left it for the end of the show, but damn it, Alex is back in the building.
Yeah.
Before
You look
June
good, man.
15th.
You look good.
Yeah, now I can't rob a bank though.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
good. I mean, you still can. Still
Your voice sounds better without the mask. I'll tell you that much.
I'll tell you that. I tell you this, man. I thought you were gonna have 3 masks on today.
Yeah.
And you showed up with none.
I was gonna show up in a hazmat suit.
I thought you were gonna wear them and then take them off so we could like be a thing on the show.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And we're gonna
I'll
have the
forgive
twerk
you.
team. You know what I mean? It's gonna be
So
fun.
I'll take my pants off and twerk later.
Well, last year we actually remember we had a conversation about when this all first started. We had a conversation about wearing hazmat suits, like when everything got locked down. Do you guys remember that?
No.
No.
We're like, we'll do a show with like hazmat suits on the whole shit.
We can't even do a whole show just sitting here by ourselves. How are we gonna do it? Like a hazmat.
Well, not like it'd be like a painter suit. I mean,
Could you imagine
those
how
things are hot.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Just
Before
the
we had
rubber
before we had the AC coming in here.
Oh, we were passed
Oh,
out.
it's so hot in here. Thank God we're on the 17th floor.
And Bradley is coming back
Is he?
for sure. Yeah, but that text was hilarious. So we're on the group text, for the show, and like, oh, this time, and the first thing he's like, I'm gone.
Yeah, I saw it too. Bro, at this point, I look past his text.
Yeah,
I already know what time it is, but he's part of the show, so I put it out to everybody. But I already know what time it is.
It was just so funny.
Yeah.
Just I'm gone.
It's like,
Not like, oh, I can't do this one, or like
Yeah,
maybe in
it's
a
like,
couple. I'm gone.
I'm just gonna start sending the text for him, being like, Bradley's gone, guys.
Bradley's like the ex-girlfriend that you like kind of want to get back with, and you just hit her up, and she's like, "Oh, I can't this week, next week," and then it just
it's always
going
next
to.
week.
I'm gone. I'm out of town. Okay.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we try.
we do try.
Hit him
We
up
do
on
try.
Instagram.
Hey, we are going to do the prison potluck. I'm going to talk to you guys about it later, but we're doing the prison potluck, baby.
We have space to
That's what I'm
cook here
saying.
too.
Like,
Fondue.
we'll talk about it. We'll
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about it later. A prison fondue
Yeah, man.
made of what? That doesn't
made
sound-
of
You gotta guess
ramen.
what it is.
You don't think they have cheese in prison? I mean, I'm sure they have cheese.
They have the
right?
nacho. They have the nacho squeeze cheese. I think.
Where do they squeeze it out of? Not a can. You
No,
use that
it's
for a shank.
No, it's just like MRE. It's like a little.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
think so.
Yeah, I mean they have a they have a commissary. You can go get a
Yeah,
bunch
they have a
of shit.
commissary. You don't think their like
Oh, okay.
relatives can send them like nacho cheese? We need to get a convict in here. We need to get someone that
We
is
should,
in
we should.
prison.
Well, you can't like send like I don't think you can send like food and shit in. You can
No,
send,
you send money,
Yeah,
right?
you can put money on their books. Yeah.
Oh,
The whole prison shit is fucked up. I heard the other day that what we have like twice as many people in prison than any other country.
Oh, it's
Or
nuts.
something like
yeah.
that. And like per capita, it's like way higher.
Yeah,
like
we're
Russia
like
is-
we're like right up there with authoritarian states.
Yeah, even worse.
No
even worse.
joke,
Yeah, it's like crazy. Like, what is this? What is this?
Even authoritarian states like, no, we don't want to spend that money on these
Yeah.
on these people.
it's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
understand.
I actually saw a headline like as I was walking over here, and it was like an article, like a story about the last Jews in Afghanistan, and it was that they were let out of jail because they kept arguing. And I was like, that's the most Jewish shit ever. Like they were like, we don't even want to fucking hear you guys argue with each other anymore. Like get
why
the
were
fuck
they
out.
in jail in Afghanistan? Did I miss a war?
Because they're Jewish in Afghanistan.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know there were Jewish people in Afghanistan.
Me neither. I thought
Yeah, they're all in
I mean,
prison.
I thought anybody that wasn't Muslim.
I mean, they were like.
Is it like that out there?
I feel like that's more recent.
What?
More, that's like 30
I didn't
years
see.
or
I didn't see when the actual
Yeah.
when this actually happened, but it could have been in like the 60s or the
Yeah,
70s when it was.
Was this
more
on The
like, it was
Onion,
more an
or-
open society. No. It's a real article.
People always get fooled by Onion articles and shit.
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
It's
they do.
Oh yeah, I
fucking
mean, there's
shocking.
just I can't get into clickbait right now because
Yeah.
my mind will just blow up. But there's just so much stuff
It's
like
ridiculous.
fucking stocks and like I've just one time I get on Google one time just to like look up some cryptocurrency shit.
Yeah,
Like,
don't.
dude, and it's just fucking clickbait. Then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna like, go on YouTube and just look up some stocks. I
Oh,
want to hear
that's-
what Warren Buffett
that's
has to
even
say.
worse, clickbait.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! And it goes, it's like in a timely manner. Like the first 2 weeks of googling something, it's like good article, like hell yeah. And then the third and fourth week, a month in, it's just fucking clickbait. This just in, Dogecoin, fucking
invest now.
explode. Invest now,
Dude, anything like investment related or like financial related, like those companies that do shit like that spend so much money on copywriters to write articles that are just basically like propaganda to get people to invest in like use your product and shit like that.
So this is what I'm saying
Yeah.
is like, where do you like go? I mean, obviously I follow like just like stupid shit like Jim Cramer, like Mad Money. Like I feel like they
Bad
have
Bunny?
a little bit what?
You said Bad Bunny?
No, Mad Money.
Mad Money. Like, I feel like they have a little more
Bad Bunny, start an OnlyFans.
a little more clout than
No,
like
Jim
people
Cramer's a
on YouTube.
fucking clown.
Is
He's
he?
a clown. He's controlled by the hedge funds and the Illuminati. I'm kidding about the Illuminati, but the hedge funds.
I mean, yeah, don't trust any like infotainment people.
Yeah.
Like ever, yeah.
Infotainment is he? Is that considered infotainment?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he is, yeah.
Damn
Have you
it!
seen his show? He's like hitting like buttons and shit like that.
Bye. So-
Buy now.
But I mean, he says like, "Hey, buy Apple." Like, I don't think he's working for Apple, and I don't think Apple's a bad.
No, they're
stock
not.
to
They're
buy.
not telling him, but like the whole point is to like make you feel like you got to fucking invest or
Yeah.
you got to sell. Like,
But then if he says buy Apple, but he has a position in Apple,
Yeah.
and there's 2 million people watching. What do you think happens? You know,
Yeah.
1 million people buy a share, the price goes to the fucking
it's
roof.
basically like legal pump and dump.
I mean, it happens on Reddit all right now too. It's like,
Oh, I'm on there. I'm looking,
Yeah,
baby.
Reddit's
I'm
good.
looking for the next fucking pump and
It's a little
dump.
dangerous, but you know,
Yeah, are they still like trying to do more of those?
with GME or whatever.
They're always trying to do that.
They're still
shit.
doing the same one just with GameStop. GameStop's still in play.
Did they do it with AMC?
They tried. It's still going. I think AMC will happen. The same thing will happen, but that's for a different reason.
I think it'll happen, and also COVID, the pandemic's up, and people want to go watch movies. I watched a movie by myself 2 weeks ago. Like, bye. Dude, that guy talks so fucking quick sometimes. I have to like rewind it. I'm like, God damn.
Wait, so you went to the theater just? I used to love doing that, but you just went to the theater.
Oh yeah. I used to do this back in the day. So I forget where I just had. I think I had like 2 fucking doubles, like 2 or 3 days where I had just double gigs. And on Monday I was like, dude, I'm gonna go take time off and just go watch a movie. Watched Godzilla versus King Kong.
Oh god, that was terrible.
Bro, I fell asleep 3 times.
In a movie that's probably all I haven't seen it, but probably all explosions.
I woke up multiple times. Like, what the fuck? That's what it felt like. It felt just. It was loud as fuck.
Yeah.
It was loud as fuck. And you know how like there's in like action movie, there's a couple scenes where it's just like epic. Like they reveal the demon or they reveal like the hero. They tried to do that every 15 minutes on this movie. And I'm just like, dude, I'm out. I had 2 beers and some popcorn. I was probably snoring in my seat. But just, that like goes to tell you, I'm probably going to go back and still watch more movies. It's like, man, I just want to get out. I want to do something I haven't done in a year.
You're tired. You got to take naps.
Yeah. Oh, am I that old guy in the theater?
Yeah, for sure.
In the porno theater, is my mouth open?
Yeah.
Hey, dog.
Don't touch me, guys. I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Wink,
With your
wink.
mouth open. Jeez.
Right? So, yeah, man. So, AMC, I think AMC is going to be
It's on the
Alex, do
rebound?
you want to hit the gavel for AMC?
No, it's all you. That's your call.
Yeah.
When they go broke, I don't want them to put it on me.
I am not a financial. What is it?
Yeah, we know, Dom. Crude oil.
Oh man.
Crude oil. Yeah, not financial advice. We're idiots.
Yeah,
We don't know
just
what we're
invest in gold chains.
talking about. Yeah. The Cuban links.
Crypto. Put all your money in crypto. Put all your money in crypto.
Yeah, man.
Dogecoin's going to $1.
got sued.
My boy just made $20K though off of Doge.
Yeah, Doge.
Is it Doge or is it Doge?
Doge.
Doge,
I think it's
yeah.
Doge.
Doge,
Yeah.
I say
Yeah,
God,
I got a buddy in
fuck
Texas that made, he put 3.
Let's not talk about this. This is, you're encouraging people to YOLO.
Hey,
fuck
listen,
their funds. Just don't
people
talk
can do
about it.
whatever they want.
I did it.
They're just gonna yeet their funds away. Fucking immediately.
Listen, my only advice: don't invest money that you can't afford to lose.
Most people in crypto are going to lose their money. It's the same thing in stocks.
That's
Most
cool.
people.
Most
So,
people.
Just remember that.
I made
Yeah.
a little bit of money off of it.
I mean-
just the money you can afford to lose.
The problem is, it's like any other gambling. It's like going to the craps table. They start out, they're like, "Oh, I got $100 I can fucking
Yeah.
play with." The next thing you know, you're pulling money out of the fucking ATM.
Oh God!
you made a
Dumb.
cringe face like.
No, because that's funny. No, I'm not pulling out money out the ATM. Fuck all that. I mean, I lose what I lose.
He's doing the money transfer. What's the place?
Western
MoneyGram?
Union.
Oh yeah.
Western Union, yeah.
I want to go to Vegas with Dom. I think that'd be fun.
I would
gamble?
love to just go back to Vegas.
Do you gamble, Dom?
Nah, I don't. I hate losing money. Yeah.
But then if you win,
If you win, I don't have many L. I don't have many W's, so I'll be
Dude,
an L taker.
I'm done gambling. I
Yeah.
won a bunch of money. I said I'll never fucking gamble again.
It's scary when you start winning.
Yeah, it's never gonna fucking happen. It's fucking stressful.
Yeah.
I almost had it. So we went out there for a buddy's. His mother was in like ICU. Something happened. She had like a brain aneurysm, and she was at a hospital in Vegas. So he's like, "Yo, let's just go to Vegas. Like, come be with me because I think we're gonna have to like call it." I was like, all right. So me and another friend went out there, and we're like, what do you want to do, man? You just want to chill, go to a restaurant and chill? Because his mother's like, you know, she's in bad condition. He's like, no, I want to forget this night. I just want to fucking, let's go out and party. Okay, cool. So I'm like literally in my little like Justin Bieber, like drop crotch pants, like straight off the fucking airport.
Zara the fuck out.
Zara the fuck out, beanie up. I might be wearing the same shit right now. And then put all our stuff at the hotel and went straight to the thing. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to pull out like $400 or $500 so we could all gamble. Like, I'm not going to sit here and just gamble by myself. So I pull out $400, give 100 to the homie, 100 to my boy, and then I got 200. And we're sit there and we're playing roulette. I had to ask the dude how to play.
Yeah, that's the only game I can play.
Yeah, I was just like, I want to make sure I know the rules.
Red,
Cool. Playing couple chips. Then I'm just putting chips everywhere, you know, in the middle. Hey, what's this? I don't know. Put it on. I have one on red, one on black, and then I hit. I at the end I was just like, all right, $100 chip. It's my last one. Boom, put it on here, and then it hits, and you know, $100 inside in the middle in roulette is $3,300. And I was like, oh, shit. We were like, oh, fuck, shut the fuck up. The guy was like, congratulations. I got all the chips. I was like, holy shit.
Tortilla comes out.
Hey. I'm like, all right.
Halo jump in.
Yeah. $3,300. Huge in Vegas. So I put the chips in my pocket, and I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm going to go cash out.
I'm going to get robbed.
No, you start at $3,300. So I'm going to cash out. So I go to the thing, cash out. Fuck, dude, that's like a lot of fucking cash. You know, they give me like hundreds, you know. So I'm like, fold it up, and I'm wearing like sweatpants.
Hell, you would
that not appropriate for a lot of cash.
Let them know you got it, Shody.
Then I go back, and they're like, dude, you forgot like an extra 100 right there because you left so quick, and so we grabbed it for you. And
so you want to put it on there again?
Bro, I put it in. Boom! Let's go. The fucking dealer is looking at the pit boss, and the pit boss is looking at the dealer like,
get him out of here.
Yeah, he's like, what's going on over here?
That's when they send the cooler over.
Yeah, and I remember seeing the deal. I guess he's a dealer or whatever, the guy that holds the ball or whatever. Yeah. And he looks at the fucking like pit boss. And
so you know something's up. You're like,
and I'm looking at him going, oh wow, this is all it takes is like $7-8 grand to like start getting people to look over, and that's when I start like,
wait. So when you put down the other 100, how much did you win then?
$3,300
again.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So 7,600.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my heart's beating. I'm like, yeah, adrenaline, and then my adrenaline comes down up, and I'm like, sweatpants. I'm like, wait, where's my money? I start looking at my buddies. Did you touch my fucking wallet? So I go back, I cash out, and we're like, let's get out of here. I was like, yeah, dude, I'll pay for everything tonight. We went and bought suits. My boy loves fucking Michael Jordan shoes, so I got him some fucking MJs.
Yeah. And you gotta get
Dom's trying to go with you now.
Well, I'm not gonna gamble anymore. Like, I think that's pretty fucking lucky.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that's
so
dope.
we go to the hotel room. We have to change rooms because our safe doesn't work. And then and of course we're the guys like take a picture with a buddy. That's a lot of hundos.
Oh yeah,
that's
a hold them out, extend them out
dude,
like that.
People
Shoney's in the jacuzzi tub like Tupac. Fucking
people on Instagram were hating so hard. They're like, "This isn't you, Shoney. This is what are you doing?" I'm like, "Bitch,
money
fuck
changed
you.
me. Fuck y'all."
Yeah, dude.
Money
$7,000. Don't tell me you're gonna take a picture of a stack of 100s. So we had a good time. We went out. We ended up. We're still like cheapskates. We didn't even get a bottle. We're just like, let's just go to the bar, hang out.
Yeah, it's not even worth it.
It's like $5 grand for that.
Yeah. In the morning, went straight to Chase, put it straight to my credit card payments. Out of here, dude.
Done.
So I ain't doing that shit again.
No,
it's scary because you can see how easy it is to get addicted to winning.
Oh, for sure. The feeling of winning.
Yeah,
putting $100 down and getting $3,000 back is
and chasing that like
you're chasing that high,
especially when you start losing. You're like, well, now I'm all in. Fuck, I want to keep like trying to chase that.
Yeah. Well, if I go take out another 500 and I put it down, I can make up the money that I just lost.
Yeah.
Might as well just start smoking crack and sucking dick.
Just think about that. Every single day in Vegas, there's somebody literally pulling out their life savings, trying to get everything back. Yeah, trying to get everything back.
Every day on crypto, every day on stocks, someone's YOLOing everything they own on some fucking shitty tech stock.
Just let it ride.
Wait, who are you looking at?
I was looking at him. Just
oh, come on,
man. You were talking about tech stock. Or no, biotech.
Dude, I came up. Are you kidding me?
I'm kidding.
I'm getting that feeling again, man. That rush.
This guy's like, invest in Blockbuster, guys.
Shut the fuck up. You know what they are talking about? The next Blockbuster is, right?
What?
eBay.
Oh, that didn't surprise me.
Are people still buying shit on eBay?
I use eBay, to be honest.
I use it every once in a while.
I saw an article where it was like Verizon's trying to sell AOL and Yahoo or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Hey, like,
don't make fun of AOL. AOL still makes like over
CDs, sending out the CDs.
No, they make over like $4 billion a year still on dial-up.
Holy shit.
People still have. Oh
because
yeah, in
the
other countries probably,
no,
right?
even in our country,
In our country,
rural
no, no.
parts, yeah.
My great uncle still had dial-up. He just never used it. He was like, yeah, I have dial-up.
Dude,
He has to log on for
go to like rural parts of this country. There's no broadband.
What's a rural part of the country? Like Detroit?
La Mesa.
Detroit. Detroit? I mean, Detroit's a shithole, but like,
Think of rural. Yeah.
No, rural meaning like farming. Like
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Think about all
Rural
those
is
little
like the-
towns, all those
Yeah.
little towns you drive through when you're driving to Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, you think they got broadband?
No,
You think
okay,
they
that sounded like
got-
Dude,
They didn't even bring electricity to those fucking parts of the country until like the 1930s and like 1940s.
let's list them off, boys. Let's offend everyone. West Virginia, Nebraska, Detroit, half of Florida. Go fuck yourself. Upstate New York. Go fuck yourself.
Cleveland. It's not rural, but it sucks.
Detroit. We'll put on the list.
Yeah,
We'll
you
do it.
third world
everybody.
pieces of shit cities.
Chicago, good enough.
Oh my God, South side of Chicago, terrible.
Yeah,
got bullets, but no broadband.
Dude, all of Australia for sure.
multi-billion dollars making each year of revenue.
That's crazy.
AOL. So it's funny when we laugh. We're like, oh, they're trying to sell AOL. It's like AOL is
Man,
still worth
could you-
some fucking
could you,
money.
Could you imagine waiting fucking 3 hours to see a meme?
hey, it's like loading.
You're like, oh, I got the
It's
top.
not a good one.
Yeah.
And then after 3 hours, you just make the one sound from your nose.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
It's so pixelated you can't even fucking read it.
That's fucking terrible.
That's great. Well,
sucks.
that's all gonna be gone soon when Elon's Starlink shit is up. I mean,
Well, what's Elon doing now?
Yeah.
well, so they're doing Starlink. They're basically gonna cover the whole map in mini satellites, and then there'll be internet everywhere, basically.
Free, right?
For free?
Yeah. No.
Oh, I thought he was doing like free.
It might be initially, but I don't, I
That's how
thought-
they get you.
What?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's starting his own satellite internet
It's already
service?
happening. Yeah, it's already happening. They have up like hundreds.
So
of
he's
satellites
taking over
already.
like the internet.
So they're focusing on Africa first, and then they're gonna end rural parts of the states, and then.
And everywhere be wireless.
So basically, yeah, everywhere you'll have internet. Like you connect to Wi-Fi.
Memes everywhere.
I hope it's
Yeah.
like
No
good
dead spots.
Wi-Fi,
No,
you know what I mean?
at first it won't be good, but then in the
Dog,
future.
I want that fast shit,
It's
bro.
Elon Musk, bro. Of course it's gonna be good Wi-Fi.
I'm talking about like
At first it won't
no
be good.
buffering porn. No buffer.
At first,
No,
let the man cover the planet and satellites first.
For real,
and then start
right?
complaining about the service.
This dude's putting satellites in the fucking atmosphere, and Dom's like, "Hey, it better be good internet, man."
I'm just saying, man. I want no buffer porn videos.
Wow.
No buffering.
Wow.
Straight through.
Man,
100%,
nothing
0 to
worse.
100.
Nothing worse when you're about to nut and it starts buffering.
Yeah, man.
That'll ruin your fucking day.
Yeah, man.
Ruin
Like,
your
look out
day.
the window.
Or when they cut to the guy, you're like,
Yeah, this face just sweaty.
Wait, when he's grunting, shut the fuck up,
get
dude.
out of
It
here.
didn't feel that good. Quit faking.
That's why I only watch Girl on Girl.
Yeah, I mean, all right, yeah, that's gay.
Fucking
Jim-
gay.
Did you ever do that shit with your friends where you like have the V and then you like that?
Yeah, what was that supposed to look? It's supposed to look like a vagina.
Yeah, it's vagina.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like a vagina.
Yeah,
does it?
kinda. I
Alex,
heard
shut
I
up.
heard they're sideways.
Wait, what time are we at? What time? Because I got meetings.
52.
Shoney's got to go.
Yeah, I got meetings
We
too,
still have
man.
time. We still have time.
Shareholding meeting.
I
for
put in
Bible.
I put in Discord. I thought it was hilarious. Other people did too. But there's a chick who's naked and she's skydiving, and I mean, wings of fucking redemption,
Oh,
baby.
I seen that one.
I mean, it looks like a dog like shaking its jowls. Like
I gotta see
it's like
this.
stretched out.
You know the flying squirrels?
Yeah.
I think they're in Australia or something. The ones that jump.
Oh, how
That sounds
how,
okay.
how bad
Isn't
how
it?
bad would that be for your nuts if you were naked?
Yeah, because your sack get ripped off from velocity.
No.
I don't know.
Your
would
eyelid's
hurt.
gonna get ripped off?
I'm
No.
just-
Your mouth?
I'm sure that it's gotta fucking hurt like a
The
motherfucker though.
sack is like is
Imagine
skinny.
My sack's
imagine the
tight,
dick and the
homie.
balls getting all fucking like going different ways, like getting tangled up like the shit that you close your bread bag with.
Congratulations, you have a vasectomy now. Damn it. Yeah, I don't know if I would ever want to do that. I don't even think I want to skydive ever again. I did it like 3 or 4 times, and I think I'm good now. It was fun.
Really? I did it once. I didn't like it. Like,
You didn't like it?
nah.
What did you like about it?
like that
The monkey
fall
on
of-
your back.
Oh yeah, not only what the dude nut the butt, that was one. But the fact of like that drop feeling for usually like a couple seconds
That's
is cool.
the best part.
But like for 45 straight seconds,
Oh,
it's
so
just like
it feels like a roller coaster drop.
but
45 seconds?
45
No.
seconds.
What are you talking about?
That drop, that feeling.
You get that drop feeling for like 10 seconds, and it's over.
You went to the shitty one.
Yeah, you didn't go that
You went
high,
to the
bro.
carny fucking.
Bro,
You
bullshit.
want it, homie?
Dude, we had astronaut. Did you see the Red Bull when the guy jumped out from space?
Wasn't impressed.
Pretty much did that.
Did you just say wasn't impressed about the Red Bull guy?
He's like Denzel. He's like Denzel or Wesley Snipes in Drop Zone.
Not impressed. Let me tell you why.
Not impressed.
If you're gonna skydive, I don't give a fuck if you jump from space.
Oh my god,
that wasn't fucking space. Because in space you don't fall, motherfucker.
He had a space. Yeah.
What if you jump from Mars? Are you gonna end up at Earth?
Literally, if you come close enough to the fucking atmosphere, you'll get sucked in.
Okay, well let me tell you why I'm not impressed. You go down to fucking Chula Vista or Tijuana, and you go to one of these skydiving places.
I would never do skydiving in Mexico.
Exactly, that's a rush. I'm impressed if you go down there and do that.
Is not Mexico.
We're damn close.
Okay. All right,
10 minutes away.
Continue.
But gunshots all day.
Pretty rural, right?
But you get Red Bull behind you, and the whole world's watching. You got a suit on, and you're in like a spaceship thing. Get the fuck out of here! I feel like I'm watching a Netflix show. No, not impressed. Sorry.
I thought it was pretty dope.
You landed on the moon. Not impressed.
It's
you had
cool,
NASA behind you. You went on the moon. Not
the
impressed.
dude just like dropped it. Jumping out of a plane, you like the plane's moving. It's like it looks crazy. You're like,
what, are they gonna get sucked up in the propeller?
One small step. Like, man, fuck that shit.
That shit is heavy.
As he jumps from fucking space. Not impressed.
One mistake and he bounces off the atmosphere and he's fucking shooting up into space.
That would be impressive if he went the wrong way. He's like, let's do this.
Too high.
Red Bull gives you wings.
I was just reminded, you guys mentioned Chula Vista. So people who are not from San Diego, Chula Vista is like an area close. Rural. No internet.
They do have horses.
They do, yeah. But it's closer to, if we're about 25 minutes from Mexican border, that's about 10 minutes from Mexican border, something like that. And a little bit east, the bigger part of it. Yeah. Anyway, a friend of mine, she does like weed delivery for one of those services, and she was down in Chula Vista, and she pulled over, she like dropped something off, then she pulls over to like, write down her drug ledger, or how the fuck it works, I don't know, right? So she's like, I'm pulling over, I'm writing something down, and she's like, I hear some commotion, and then a guy, she looks up, and a guy pulls out a gun that's in the middle of the street, shoots into a car, kills 2 people, and then looks at her like, just that he was turning to like, go away, and he like swept his eyes past her, and she's looking at him, and then she said you just look down and hope not to get shot. Like,
wow.
I didn't see anything. Like, yeah, and then the guy just ran off. She's like, she told me the story. I'm like, did you call the cops? She's like, no, I just left. I was fucking terrified.
This was in Detroit?
No, this is
No, I know, man.
Bro, damn.
That shit could happen.
Am I
wrong?
Are you not impressed? Are you not impressed?
Yeah.
That was a real live murder.
I mean, yeah, somebody got shot a few blocks from my place when fucking Bar West was open.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel bad. That's terrible. It's a very crazy situation.
It didn't happen to me. I don't give a fuck.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm giving the whole thing like validation. Yeah. But like Alex said, that could happen anywhere. It does happen anywhere. People get shot downtown and shit. I just feel bad for people that always tune in.
There was just a shooting downtown.
And listen to us talk about San Diego, what San Diego is to them in their head.
Yeah.
Because, like I'm talking about downtown all the time. So I'm like, oh, downtown, all the nightclubs. They're probably thinking downtown's fucking Vegas. Then they're thinking Pacific Beach is Girls Gone Wild.
Is it not? I'm a businessman doing business in San Diego.
Yes.
Look at these areas.
If anything, PB is more like Bros Gone Wild.
And then now they think Chula Vista, where I live, where I owned a fucking townhouse, is just fucking dudes walking around.
Third world, rural, fucking just.
Get down.
That's good. Every time something that sounds like a gun goes off in my neighborhood, I'm like, cool, rent going down.
How often is that?
There was, I mean, people are always lighting off like fireworks and shit.
Oh, okay.
People are on like Nextdoor, like, is that a gun? Like.
He's like, another sexual assault.
Yeah.
Rent going down. Woo!
There was a homeless person sleeping out on the front of my building. There was like a for rent sign. He was like sleeping directly under it. And I was like, should I ask him to move? And I was like, no, that'll just keep the rent down. Let him sleep.
Let him sleep.
Let him sleep.
A guy, I think it was yesterday, the day before, downtown, jumped off a building right by the Whistle, Pig and Whistle, something. I forget what that place is called.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and he jumped off a building and landed on a chick. He was trying to kill himself and landed on a chick and killed her.
Fuck.
Right there. It was like 2 days ago.
My girlfriend's sister just told us that story.
Yeah, crazy.
It was over by Basic downtown, right?
Oh, maybe it was on that side. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on.
And he survived?
The guy was
damn,
for.
that's fucking.
He was for the couple was on a date, second or third date, I believe. Wait, Was it an old lady? No.
All I heard was it was just a,
Okay,
a
yeah. So
younger
it's
chick. I
this
don't know.
couple. They went on a date. They're walking back to the parking structure, and for some reason he's like, "I'm gonna go get the car, meet you somewhere, probably like all the way down or something." She's walking, and homeboy is like a parking structure on the fourth level. Let's go.
Sounds like he was in on it.
Right?
Maybe lands on homegirl. They both die. And then other dudes in the car like, "Bitch, where you at?" Like, damn.
You thought
double
he
homicide.
got ghosted. Fuck.
Fuck.
You guys didn't get that one yet.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But I just
Thanks for the laugh.
It's kind of dark.
Come on, man.
It's kind of dark and we're right
Double
here.
homicide. I think that was good.
You saw some dude try to do like a mass shooting. Was it like last weekend in downtown? Shot someone like an ace valet.
San Diego?
Yeah,
Downtown,
Yeah, downtown. It was like an ace valet dude. Was like 20-something years old. Got fucking shot, and then like he shot a few other dudes, and people like charged him and jumped on top of him. And
That seems like
was
a
it.
bad spot to do some shit. There's so many. Well, I don't know about right now, but there usually is so many cops down there.
But I think but that's what he wanted. He wanted like
See,
it was
that's
just like
why,
an attempted mass shooting.
I don't like
well,
gun
so much
control. Like motherfuckers are like, where do you gun control, bitch? We need to give more guns out to people that can fucking handle that shit. Because I'm not trying to walk somewhere and be like hearing gunshots and be like,
Yeah, just hiding.
just hiding.
What are you gonna do? You gonna
Fuck that.
so you gonna pull out the gun and run towards the bullets?
We got Wyatt Earp over here.
But like, if you're in a situation
Get him
like
on the
you were
street,
just talking about, where you see someone get murdered and you're in your car, what are you gonna do? You got to do what that person did. Just like, oh well, hope I don't get shot.
I mean, what would you do? Pull out your gun too and be like, tink, tink, tink.
Yeah, I mean that's the other thing. It might make it worse. You know?
I mean, it could make it worse, but motherfucker starts coming towards you. That's why people train. That's why people go
And then
to,
the
like,
next
gun
person,
classes.
and then the next person thinks you're the one shooting people.
Yeah.
So now he's blabbing you.
It's like the Spider-Man.
And it's just like escalating chaos.
Yeah.
And then there's now it escalates into a nuke.
Yeah,
Like he's getting crazier and crazy.
I'm all for gun ownership and Second Amendment rights, whatever. But like people like the Wild West didn't work when everybody had guns.
Very true.
Did it not work?
That shit was total. I
Did it
mean,
not?
it depends on what you're for.
Hey! I'm just saying, like I feel like, you know, I own guns, and I hopefully will never have to use them on another human being. But I know that there might be a situation where it's like,
You gotta cap a motherfucker.
no, like I'm gonna get killed. This motherfucker has a gun.
Yeah,
he
come
just
on.
shot 2 people in a car. He's walking towards me.
You just told him to break in. Of course they're coming.
Oh, yeah, you're biting them.
Could you imagine?
This dude's gonna sue him. He's like, he told me to come over.
Taste the Gentleman podcast. I heard him.
Could you imagine Wild Wild West though, just being in a bar?
Ooh.
And just like, I mean, everyone's got guns and like, you know, you walk outside.
How
but it's
on
still
edge?
normal.
How on edge are you just getting drunk every single?
I don't think it would be on edge. I
Yeah.
actually think it would be more chill than you probably realize.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause
Really?
Yeah, I think it'd be more chill.
I feel like
you
people wouldn't
wouldn't-
be disrespecting people so easily.
But you know how like when you're at a jiu-jitsu party, right? And with a bunch of like higher level people, they're all like chilling. 'Cause
Yeah.
everyone knows they can like fuck each other up. I think it would be more like that than it would be.
Imagine if a fight broke out at jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Scoops
I never
party.
seen it.
Everybody's
I'd
kung fu
watch.
fighting.
Me too. Oh yeah, I'm not
Because
getting
it's
involved.
funny. I always think about this. You know the pecking order.
Yeah,
everybody,
everyone
everybody
knows.
knows the pecking order.
Yeah,
You know, whether you like it or not, like a Scoops party, we all know. Oh yeah, well,
Dom can't fight.
Dom can't fuck.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
that's
Like,
like
we
in the-
know the pecking order of the. You
Yeah.
know.
That's like in the Cobra Kai series or whatever, where like everybody's fighting in the school.
Yeah.
So maybe in the back in the Western days, it was like the pecking order. Everybody
No.
knew it. So I ain't fucking with Mad Joe Dirt over there.
There were definitely dudes that were like considered the best shots, that like the quickest guns that you weren't fucking
And
with.
then
But
what-
like people were blasting each other regularly.
That's what I'm saying, like-
it wasn't chill.
When could you could just call someone out for a duel and like they were
Yeah.
pretty much had the.
But that's
I think that's
fair to
I
me.
think those are movies, though. I don't think they were like. I'm sure you just don't get fucked up and be like, yeah,
Dude, have you-
I like the
have you-
49ers.
have you actually-
I like the Raiders.
Have you actually
Let's go
read
for a
them?
duel.
No, I'm saying if there's like a legitimate argument with somebody, like, you know,
Yeah.
what, motherfucker, I challenge you to a duel.
That's what those dudes were known for. The fucking
Respectfully deny.
Nah, motherfucker.
I mean, I'm
Well, you
sure it
just,
was.
yeah, deny and leave town. You're not gonna shoot me in the back, you fucking coward.
You have
I'm
to,
out of
yeah.
here.
You have
I'm
to.
out of here. Bye.
Back to
I
the
go to the
future
next
too, man.
fucking shithole down the block.
No, come back. I thought I challenged you to a duel.
That's how everybody ended up in San Francisco. They were like, "Fuck it, I'm not staying in these shitty small towns where everybody's
Dom,
shooting
you always
each
think
other."
people are out for you, man. Like, you just gonna be chilling at a restaurant. Someone's like, I challenge you to a duel. What? You don't even know me. I'm gonna duel right now outside. Get your gun. I don't have a gun.
I think if you like hit on a man's wife, you cheat at a card game. You know, I watched Tombstone.
Yeah, just being
good
accused
movie.
of cheating at a card game. If you just win too much money, people were
So
fucking
maybe
hotheads.
people were solid people back then. Maybe they were fucking amazing stand-up gentlemen because they knew if you fucking hide a card up your sleeve, you're gonna get shot.
Or if you went 3,300 twice,
Yeah.
you're up to something.
that pit boss was like,
I challenge you to
Yeah,
a duel.
the Wild West.
Get the fuck outta here, get the fuck outta here.
You're getting blapped. You and the fucking dealer.
And your boy.
oh, we'll take that money back. Thank you.
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like, you know, Wild West, that's all I'm talking about. Is it might have been kind of interesting. Might not have been as crazy as like movies portray. I would
I
assume.
think I'd
don't
be at the
think-
whorehouse a lot. Or the
Yeah.
brothel.
brothel.
Chilling out.
Oh,
banged out
Wyatt Earp,
chicks.
after he left fucking Tombstone, opened up a fucking brothel in San Diego.
Oh, sick.
The building is still there. You can go walk by it.
There's a legit
Val
brothel.
Kilmer?
Yes, Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
There's a legit brothel. in San
Come to my
Diego.
brothel.
Yeah, 150 years ago.
Oh, okay, I was
Yeah.
like, what, like 2000?
When this was all desert, you know, it's like one road.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Back in Old Town?
Yeah, I,
mean,
don't
even-
think if you took us from present and took us out and put us into the Wild Wild West, I definitely would be scared for our lives.
You get
but
fucked
living
up,
back
yeah.
there, then, I think it was the same as now. Like you're kind of like that
Well,
you could
no,
die.
like,
I mean,
you-
so many people are dying
thing
all
is,
the time.
The frontier was for people who like were outcasts and criminals. Like it wasn't like, you know what I mean? Like you went out there because you could get away with shit because
Or
could-
you were trying to make money.
or you were trying to make money. Yeah, like dude, it wasn't just like, oh, everybody's cool. It's like a happy town. Like, dude, it was cutthroat. Like there was no law enforcement. There was like no government looking over anything.
I think
like,
it sucked to
we
be
were-
black still. I'll tell you that much. I mean,
Yeah. Up until recently, like you could bet on that being shitty.
yeah,
not a good time at the Wild Wild West for an African American. I'll tell you that.
yeah.
Have you guys-
Dom's like, I don't want to go back in time.
Unless you're Django, that one.
Have you guys seen the story that black, the only black samurai? We're going circling all the way back to Japan, but he's like legit. I was just thinking about the black, the old times, you know.
Yeah.
But there's only one, and they don't like they have some historical like written shit, but they're not 100% sure. But they think he was from some specific tribe. He was like 6'7", so they thought he was like crazy, you know, like. And I guess he's some crazy swordsman. Or whatever,
Wow.
yeah, and he's like the only one. They have statues of him in Japan. He's got like
Whoa.
super long dreads. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
And not to be racist, they didn't want to call him the N-word, so that's when they
So
came
I-
up with the ninja.
the story.
my
That was
ninja.
good. That was good. The story is he came with some Italian dude or something like that. Some Italian. What are they called? I forget what they're called, but yeah, it doesn't matter. But some like
he
religious
came
guy.
from Africa.
Yeah, originally,
To
and then
Japan.
he went to Italy, and then he came to Japan with this guy. Anyway.
Imagine that. Someone's
And then-
like, in Africa, they're like, hey, man, we're going to go to Japan and become a samurai. Like, fuck yeah. Like, or we can go to America. Let's go to America. Fuck.
I mean, being
Damn it.
being
Where's my sword?
Being in Japan at that time was not good. Like,
Yeah, feudal Japan.
I went. I watched a documentary on the samurai in Japan, dude. Like when the movies, in American movies, it's always like, oh, like it's deep and philosophical, and like, you know, it's all about finding your inner peace. Like, no, it was about raping and murdering and
Yeah, yeah.
pillaging.
Oh,
Japan
Like,
was bad.
Fighting.
dude,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
all day. Yeah, it was just war after war for like centuries.
There's a dope. You probably have seen it. But there's a dope YouTube video where the guy goes through the whole history of Japan, but it's like funny, and he does it super quick. You know, it's like the whole entire
In, like,
history.
3 minutes or
yeah, in
something.
like 3 minutes. It's actually really, really funny video. And but it's like, and there was war and war and war and war and war and this war, this war, this war. It's crazy.
Go back to the ninja, you said?
Yeah. Oh, so okay, yeah.
From Italy to Japan.
Yeah, he comes there with a religious guy from Italy, and then the emperor at the time is convinced that he has paint on. He's like fucking convinced. They're like trying to wash him off and shit. And I guess they got along. I mean, this is how the story goes. I guess they got along, and then the guy ended up staying there and being like one of his right hand men, and then he became a samurai. Yeah, but the statue's crazy though. It's like he's got fucking long dreads.
Where's the statue at?
I don't know the city. I don't speak Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Man, even all the way back then, they were impressed by big black guys.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, dude, like those, like especially back then, if you're like 5'2",
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like
Well,
that's a giant.
Yeah, that's like every like great soldier you ever hear about in like in old times is they were
Yeah.
always like a foot taller than everybody
the
else.
mountain, yeah.
It's just- that should still happen. I had a couple homies like above 6 foot, and we're out on the subway in Japan, and you know people are like glancing and stuff.
Yeah.
Still happens.
I mean, yeah, if you see something out of the ordinary, it makes sense to me. Well, let's dip.
let's get up outta
This
here.
show will be on. Everyone will be on Twitch. Twitch links will be down below. I'll be
Monday,
back.
Wednesday?
Yeah, I'll be back on Sunday
Monday,
or right
Wednesday.
after the show.
Yeah. I
What
was supposed
else
to go out
is
of town tomorrow, but my nephew got COVID, so His plans got canceled.
Is he all right?
Yeah, he's all right.
How old is he?
17.
Oh, he's
Yeah, he's fucking good in the hood. Go spread.
Go
No, I'm joking.
Wow.
Arrest this man. Cool. Thank you guys for all the support. You can support the show also through shop.thegentleman.com. I put up a shit ton of t-shirts the last like 2 days, and there's a bunch more. Some really, really, really good ones. We have a Fighting Irish series. You know, the logo that looks like the Fighting Irish.
Yeah.
But we did like, it looks like Wayne's World. There's the one from what's that? You fucking idiots! Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the one from that old movie with boomsticks where he's got the chainsaw for an arm.
That's a good one.
Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness.
Yeah, that guy. There's a couple other ones, and then some Back to the Future shit.
You know which one we got to do is the for 4th of July the Apollo Creed. I want you.
Yeah. That's a good one. Anyway, you can buy t-shirts there. Fuck Scoop, 20% off. That's
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe,
comment.
Yeah.
That helps
Even
a
if
lot.
it's just
Hit
like,
that
yo,
like
what's up?
button.
Yeah.
Hit that like button.
And then I know we missed last week and maybe the week before.
With what?
With the show.
Nah.
But-
I thought we only
Maybe
missed
10
one
days.
day.
Maybe you're right. I don't know. I can't remember.
Are we doing weekly now?
I don't even know what year it is. Come on.
We're always doing it.
Yeah, we were supposed
Anyway,
to.
but we'll be back next week. We'll have another show next week. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace.